Okay guys, we're going to shoot a quick video. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only, okay? Basically, when it comes to war, it's always mentioned like, hey, watch out for the money, or keep an eye on the gold, the drugs, or whatever it is that, that they're going after, right? But in all reality, we need to worry about our kids, okay? Our seed, our offspring. And the reason why is because how many kids end up in like foster care or some sort of orphanage after a war, okay? Or say how many kids ended up like after 9/11, how many kids went without parents, or the ones that ran out of Walmart in El Paso, Texas without parents, and why? Well, we don't know why, but we're going to try to figure out the pattern behind it. Now, as far as the foundation of this country, it was July 4th, 1776, and of course you add them up, you get the last two numbers, which is 32, and 3 and 2 is 5. Civil War. There's a pattern here. There's 4, 12, 1861. Add them all together, get 23. 2 and 3 is 5. World War I, 728, 1914. Again, you break it down, you get a 5. Same thing, World War II, Vietnam War. You can see the 5 in World War II. Vietnam War, 1955. 2 and 3 is 5. 9/11, 2001. Again, breaks down to a 5. 9/11 plus 2001 is 2021. We'll talk about that here in a minute. 2 and 2 is 1 is 5. And then of course you add them all individually, you'll get 14. Still breaks down to a 5. Duncan, Oklahoma Walmart shooting. That was on 11/18/2019. And of course you add them all together, you get 23. 2 plus 3 is 5. El Paso, Texas Walmart shooting. That was on August 3rd, 2019. And of course add them together, you get 23. 2 and 3 is 5. And of course, basic launch, that was just something that basically, just as an example, if you get 25, hypothetically, it would be square root, which would be 5. Now, as far as like the Aurora, Colorado shooting, if you added it up, the date together, again, it breaks down to a 5. Coronavirus, 14 days to incubate in the body. 1 and 4 is 5. 599 cases in South Korea. 9 plus 9 plus 5 is 23, and of course I did it reverse. The reason being is just a little easier to add. 99 is 18 and 5 is 23. Okay, but either way, 2 and 3 is 5. Pat Tillman died 4/22/2004. Add them all together, you get 14. 1 and 4 is 5. NFL, of course they say it's a distraction, but again, we love sports, right? But again, N is 14, F is 6, L is 12. You add them together, 14. 1 and 4 is 5. Of course, the W logo from the Wilson brands, that's the 23rd letter of the alphabet. 2 and 3 is 5. Toro Landscaping Equipment address, 9455. Add them all together, 23, and breaks down to 5. Now, there was a shooting in Thailand. That was a guy who was age 32. 3 and 2 is 5. 2/8/2020 is when it happened. And of course, you add that date and it breaks down to a 14. And of course, again, you get a 5. El Paso, Texas, County Courthouse, 500 East San Antonio. Of course, E is the 5th letter of the alphabet. Coronavirus passengers brought to San Antonio, Texas on 2/17/2020. And of course, you add it together, you get a 5. Wisconsin shooting, 2/26/2020. 2 plus 2 is 6, and then that's 14. Georgia Guidestones unveiled 3/22/1980. Now, this is where we get into the 9/11/2001. If you subtract 1980 from 2021, you're going to get a 41. Of course, 4 and 1 is 5. Now, as far as the address of the people who actually built the Georgia Guidestones, I mean, you can see it's 599/55. Of course, 599 is 23, and so forth. You got the 555. Again, I mean, there's just a lot of numbers behind this, but guys, just be aware of what's going on around you. Start checking numbers, start checking letters, okay? Y'all take care and have a good evening.